Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Whilst we are going to explore our future home. Oh, wow. Welcome to Russell Homes. Yeah. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Well, that's the perfect thumbnail. Look at that. Russet. Barrett's Homes are making these new developments in a place called Russet Park. And they are looking very nice. I don't even think they're all finished yet. But they have got a show home available. We haven't made an appointment. We did 2 viewings before, which my darling Helen sorted out. Those 2 houses, the first one wasn't up to our standards. We did not like it at all. The second one, we had a bit more nicer feelings towards that second home, but unfortunately, it was in an area that we've been calling a coombe, but actually it's just called Acomb. And the B is silent. Who knew? But we went there and we didn't like the area too much. It's not an area we've been familiar with, but we had some breakfast there and we had a little mooch, and those 2 houses we didn't like because the area wasn't the best. But the second house was much better than the first one. Blah, 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 blah. Not either one of those 2 houses are instantly going to make us dive headfirst into a mortgage because that's expensive. But this, however, Barrett, the good company that makes new build houses, sure, they're more expensive than your pre-built normal houses, but you're getting a made-to-order home, basically. Now, these ones are doing 3-bedroom onlys, and I am not after a 3-bedroom only house. We're after a 2-bedroom house. So we're going to have a chat with them. They're actually building in a different area of York that we love a lot, and so they don't all sell out. We're not going to tell you what it's called. But we're very excited, and we want to meet the company, we want to meet the developers' projects, we want to talk to them about the new one that they're building next, and get some information. Because if we got loads of cool perks being first-time buyers with a new build property company, it would make more sense to just ask them when they estimate they're going to finish, and then actually shift over to being in York by the time they finish putting up the development. If they're going to take the piss and it's going to be like 3 or 4 years, 2 or 3 years, we've waited long enough. We're just not going to wait for that. We're going to get a house up here, live here for a bit. Then when one comes up for availability, we could think about moving if we were unhappy. We could have a look at moving and upgrading to a new build then later down the line. But we're going to go in, we're going to get to know some people, see some faces, and have a little bit of a background conversation. But the first people we used were called Ashton's. They were lovely. The guy that they sent out was really nice. I actually didn't get his name, but he was a lovely fella. He showed us around 2 houses. It was nothing to do with, the first house needed too much work. The second house was pretty decent, had some little tweaks that needed doing. The staircase was a bit tight. It was a bit of an awkward upstairs, but the rest of the house, the bedrooms were big, kitchen was lovely, the dining room was open plan, which Helen's after, patio doors, which Helen's after, going out to a back garden space with 2 extra buildings. Amazing. I really liked it, just the area wasn't for us. So we're going to have a look at this place, even though we don't want to live here specifically, but we want to talk to this company and get to know some things about them. So we're going to do some recon and we'll come back for a chat. Enjoy. Look at that plane. That's pretty cool. We're going to go and have a look at these. My phone does do a good zoom in. It's pretty cool. We're going to have a look at Oakwood and Tulip. Let's go. We're currently one of 2 couples roaming around this new build 4-bedroom property. We definitely aren't buying, but we're having a chat because the one that we love, that's in Knightsgate, is not going to be built until like 2028, which is like not happening. I mean, the ones we're after at the minute, some of the ones here that we're after, they're not going to get built until like maybe 2026, 2027, which is just too late for us. It's a shame. If they had houses available now that were within our budget, 2-bedroom, 1-bedroom, we'd buy it. But it's a shame because they're nice. And I'm not waiting any longer though. I've waited long enough. We're definitely moving sooner rather than later. But look at this. Look at Helen. She's at home in our kitchen. There she is. Got a little couch living room here. Wow.
Even down to like outside light.
Wow. King in the castle. King in the castle. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's like being teleported into the top of IKEA. Bedroom. There's too many bedrooms. We don't need that many bedrooms. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, they have decorated it like it's IKEA. It's like it's IKEA. Oh, imagine having the money to be able to just walk and go, yeah, I'll buy it. This one. I'll buy it. This one.
Look at this room.
It's ridiculous. It's so grotesque. You don't need this much. You don't need this much, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Look at this, got a bath. And then...
Oh, that's a nice bath. Oh, it's my favourite shower. Oh, I can't believe
it's
it.
not a square shower head.
I'll just get a square one. It's made to order, Helen. I'll just order a square one. It's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. And then they are building them, look. Just putting them up like that now. And you've got a train that goes past. I love a train. I love trains.
You've got...
Look at that. Big shelf for Lego.
You've got a laptop in the show bedroom.
I have seen that. I have seen that room. Right, I've seen the Apple room. It's in the cricket room. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, bodacious. Doesn't even begin to cover it. Mate, it's great. You don't need this. You don't need... People shouldn't have these types of houses. Unless you actually got people living in every room. You don't need this. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, man. You don't need this. You don't need this much house. What's mad is that like 2 or 3 people would live in this house. It's mad.
Look at that.
My mum's got them. You don't need this much house. You just don't. You just don't need. What's in here? What's that? What the?
What's that?
It's a boiler.
Is this the main bedroom?
What the hell, man? It's a loft. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You don't need this much house. It's just not normal.
Third bathroom.
It's just not normal. You don't need it.
Walking
It's coming from the fella who lived in a 7-bedroom house from the day he was born nearly till like the day he was 19. I've lived in 7-bedroom mansions, mate. You don't need to live in a 7-bedroom house. I just want a 2-bedroom house. But guess how many they've built? Fucking 3 of them. 3 of them at the minute. We need more 2-bedroom houses. Stop building the 5 bedrooms. We don't need the 5 bedrooms. 2 bedrooms. We need just 2. I think we've got to ring this mortgage person now because now we need to have a chat with him about what it's like the real numbers of buying a 2-bedroom house. Helen, would you like to pick one of the 5 bedrooms to do our big mortgage meeting call with the guy?
I thought we were going in the...
Should we sit here? Is it here at this desk? On this special desk? Should we sit in the kitchen?
That's not the bed.
Diving in the bed.
What was I going to say? Imagine
What?
if we just went in and just messed everything up.
Helen, I'm dying for a wee. Would it be inappropriate to pee in the 5-bedroom house? Oh, I'm dying for a wee. I drank my tea too fast.
Isn't it sweet?
I drank my cup of tea too quick.
Way back.
It's ridiculous. You don't need this much house. It's not fair. It's not normal. It's so stupid. It's ridiculous. I'm just thinking of every room. That's a Lego room. We'll get rid of the bed. That's a Lego room for Lego Star Wars. Get rid of the bed. That's a Lego room for Lego Marvel. Get rid of the bed. No, that's our ensuite. We gotta have that bedroom. That's ours. That one can be Lego Ninjago in there. That could be Lego City in here. Have Lego Lord of the Rings in the bathroom. It's ridiculous. You don't need it. You don't need this much house. It's actually mad. It's actually ridiculous. It comes with none of this though, by the way. Look at that garden though. That garden's sick.
Yeah, to be fair, it's literally just...
It comes with none of this. It's just going to be blank. But then again, people will want that as well. Because then they can just bring and drop their own stuff here.
It's very legal.
It's not a 5-bedroom house because it doesn't come with 5 beds. It just comes with 5 bedrooms. It's ridiculous. Me and Helen have just returned from our house hunting. We saw 3 properties. 2 of them were prefabricated buildings that did not live up to our standards. So, sorry, but a Coombe gets a big 0. We're now looking at other locations in the future. But we also went to a new build property. It looked promising. It wasn't close enough to York for our liking. But the main problem was the properties that were the 2-bedroom builds weren't going to be built until like 2027, which is far too late. So, scrap that. We're having an afternoon in York, and we're going to come back another weekend to look at some other houses in different areas of York. Wish us luck and subscribe for more.